Everybody's doing well out there. I hope everybody's enjoying their beautiful Friday morning. It is still pretty much 10 a.m. where I am, so I don't open till 11, and it's kind of quiet. So I thought I'd make a video for you guys to kind of raise a bit of spirits, try and get down to maybe motivate people to get in a better mood, maybe motivate people to be happy more. Yeah, it's been one of those just roller coaster of times we're living in, and you need to take a step back and kind of try to realize what's the game, right? What is the real game? What is the real picture? What is being portrayed? What are we being told? We got Steve the Cross in the house. We got people joining us. Thank you so much. T. Lawton in the house. The Saxon of Riverstone in the house. Happy Friday morning, guys. Hope you guys have a coffee ready with you guys there. And I think it's like Saturday afternoon in Australia. And Mr. White Truck in the house. And good morning, Sandy. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to touch base. I just wanted to know, there's just so many things going on. And it's impossible to explain if you were to go back. I remember making this video like 5 or 6 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago. Okay? If you went back 100 years and tried to tell people what the future was going to be like, they would actually put you into an institution. They would actually take you away because they wouldn't believe, you know. Just got back from Timmy's, says Steve the Cross. Good. Anthony from the Walking Journey, or the Next Journey, sent me a screenshot of a Tim Hortons in Texas, and sent me a link to the maps, Google Maps, to show me that there was a Tim Hortons in Texas. That was pretty interesting to see. I know they're in other countries and stuff. I know they have them in India, and they call them Tlim, or Tin Hortons. They're Tin Hortons, not Tim. So in India, they just change a few letters around, but they branded the same with the same lettering and the same everything, right? They did that with the Brick, and they in Surrey, British Columbia, there was the Brick, and then the Brick furniture store closed, and then they called it the Bright, right? And it's the same lettering, the same everything. Hey, Mike, we had a Timmy's in Ohio. It didn't last 2 years. Oh, okay. There's somebody letting me know that in Ohio they had one there. Your video yesterday about the anger of people. Yeah, I hear you. People are not civil anymore, just angry all the time. I don't know what it is. Like, okay, we understand. If we break it down to a molecular scientific level, we break it down to what's happened the last couple of years, the whole 9 yards. We get that. We get it. But it's this negative connotation that people have, this negative, you could feel it. If you have a soul, okay, when you're sitting in a room, you're doing your thing, you're not focused on anything else but what you're doing, okay? But somebody walks into that room with you, and you instantly know that somebody's in the room with you, not because you heard them, not because you saw them, not because, no, because you feel it in your instincts. That's how you know your soul is really amplifying, right? My town has the most Tim Hortons per capita of any place on earth. Someone's saying Moncton, New Brunswick. So I'm yeah, your body needs a soul, your soul doesn't need your body. Remember that, folks. You'll see. Everybody will see. This is just a journey through time, through a very interesting timeline, through a very interesting set of events that have been unfolded for us. So somebody's saying big trucks at the drive-thru at Timmy's. Tiles is saying thank you, love you, bless you. Love you too, bud. Uh, you know Canada well, Sean. I know Canada pretty well. I've driven across it. I mean, from coast to coast, twice, thrice. No, 4 times because I had to come back. So it was 4. I've driven across Canada four times. I've driven across America probably from north to south, from Michigan to Miami. I've done that drive probably 30 times. And I've done from like Highway 10 Jacksonville to Los Angeles. I've probably done it 4, maybe 6 times. And then from Highway 5 from Seattle, from like Tacoma or whatever, Washington State, to San Diego, I've done that maybe 4 times, right? So, anyways, I got someone trying to call me here on Skype too at the same time. And yeah, I just want to, get your readout, guys. What you guys are feeling. Is it just me? Am I just feeling, what am I, like, what is happening? Like, what is happening in your neck of the woods? Are you feeling this negative, I don't know how to explain it. I've been around this planet for ages, and 45 years now. And I've never seen such a resentment or a breakdown of mental or morals, or I'm getting the U Jam circle bad. Mike Martins, why do you think we have no memory when we enter this world? We come here knowing nothing about this place. Why do you think we have no memory when we enter this world? Yeah, it's almost like a fresh start. It's like we come in, we do our thing, and then we go. And then when you go, it's like, wow, I took all that so seriously. Wow, I got so mad over this because of, wow. Then you start to see things in a different light. Then you start like, holy crap, right? So I see bad drivers every mile of driving. Yeah, I'm getting reports ever since I made that bad driving video for you guys, and we know why this is happening. We understand why. And I'm getting reports from Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, quite a few from the UK just the last 2-3 days, just like a lot of people sending me stuff. So I get this stuff, I read your emails, I read your messages, I look at things. Sometimes some people hit me up on Facebook, sometimes people hit me up wherever, sometimes people call me at the store, right? Hey Mike, chill pills are good, McKay. My town, 70% lefty. From them, everything is cool. Dirk Zink, hi, good to see you too. Yeah, good to see everybody today. It's Friday, guys. I just wanted to throw a quick vid out there just to talk to you guys, maybe break down this. I'm getting a lot of replies to that video I made yesterday about everyone seems to be on really edged, like to a point of just lashing out with hate, Yesterday, I was leaving my store, I locked the doors and stuff, and then I was getting into my car. I parked kind of in front of the gym. I'm there, I'm getting in my car, I turn on the car. Then I look, and there's a guy on a motorcycle just standing there staring at me like he wants to pick a fight with me. And no, he wasn't. There was a lot of parking behind me. He didn't have to, he was just looking to pick a fight with me. Then he drove up to the stop sign, made a left turn, and then stopped his motorcycle in the middle of the street to watch me leave, and like to watch me, like to pick a fight with me, right? So I don't understand. It was a blue motorcycle. So, but I don't understand what the point of just picking a fight with somebody. Like, maybe he didn't like my car, maybe he didn't like my hat, right? God bless us each and every one, says Jeff Whalen. Ditches on 2 roads around my house Every 3 days, people in ditches. Yeah. Salute, bro. Mike and the chat. Blessings, says Ja Tony. Been driving for 35 years, seen it all, but in the last 10 years, the drivers had been terrible. Sorry, I just joined. Apology for what? Mike, some guy drove his car into the front gates at Parliament, and he was an excellent driver. Mike, my broker friend is thinking of moving to Panama. The U.S. is going down. You see, the problem with countries like Panama, Nicaragua, Honduras is the uncertainty of governments, and they could come in and swoop in a legislation to deport you, seize your bank account, take your house, arrest you. And that's the problem with and a lot of it's just a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? Michael Otto says the guy wanted to take you out on a date. No, this guy was pissed off. He wanted to punch me in the face. I want to move and can't. Well, Tiles, you're gonna have to dig in, buddy. Make sure you have supplies. Make sure you have water. If you live in an apartment building, make sure you have a lot of gray water. Keep the gray water under your bed. Just water that you can flush your toilets with. Because if you can't flush your toilet in a couple of weeks, if you're in an apartment, you're dead. The bacteria will kill you. You'll be dead. So that is something I think people need to keep in mind, right? Because because I think governments are getting severely desperate right now, and I believe that they're going to have to. The pendulum is swinging back. We've been talking about this pendulum now for 2.5 years, 3 years, 4 years actually. Actually, back in 2018, we were talking about the pendulum swinging to the left very far with the bathroom wars at the Targets. If you guys remember back in Mike in the Night in 2018, we were discussing the bathroom wars at Targets where bearded men wanted to go in and use the women's bathrooms and stuff like that. And that became a big problem, right? And yeah, it's almost like they're making a mockery of us, making fun of us, and spitting on us. And that's what it feels like, and that's, feels like we're being made fun of on a constant basis, on a daily basis. Now things are unfolding by the hour. You got the whole proxy war happening in Europe, and that's going to lead to nuclear, or something big is going to come from it. You got, they're going to pull the trigger on another thing. That's going to happen. Why was the message deleted for review? Can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see the message. I'm trying to... So YouTube is deleting your comments, folks. Single hyenas don't attack lions. If you look soft, he tried you. Yeah, so guys, I can't read. Somebody wrote a comment there, but it was actually automatically deleted by YouTube, so I can't read it. I'm not deleting your comments. I drove bus on the same routes you've done, Mike, and over 20 years now, we're stationary, looking to where our true mission is. On the same routes you've done. Routes. What routes have I done? Same routes you've done. I guess maybe driving around my town, I guess. I'm hungry. I think we should eat we should eat them. Who got deleted? I don't know. Somebody's comment got deleted. Is Mike H? I don't know. It got auto deleted. I don't know why. I can't read it. It's like so fine and small on the phone. And it's they delete me, says JHK. We can't see anything deleted. I could see it on my side. It says that YouTube auto deleted it. There is a very negative spirit in the air. I am intuitive. Just ignore people trying to start fights. Um, it takes two to fight. Do not engage unless they take a swing, then knock them out. Yeah, I drove a school bus for 10 years in Banff and Canmore, and it was wild. Okay, it was wild times every day. LOL. I can't see the post still. JHK 75 north, 10 east, 70 east. Oh, okay. All right, sir. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, 75. I used to love going down the I-75. It was so much fun. I should have written like, honestly, I was dying to write a book about I-75 and photograph and document all the different stops and weird places. Okay, everyone knows the big cities, nobody cares. The off the cusp areas and abandoned strip malls and all kinds of cool stuff driving across America. Yeah, just really cool stuff, really cool people, really friendly, different atmosphere. I don't know. I don't know. That would, some people might get a different view or a different understanding, but yeah, Alligator Alley. I've been up down there many times. I'm seeing Canadian ads for tobacco suddenly now. It's getting very negative everywhere, says Bill. It deletes my message. So, oh, this is Mike is saying it deletes my messages on most platforms. It's like automatic thing for me now. Can you see this message? Yes, I can. Zombie jerky recipes. I can't screenshot the tobacco ads to expose without breaking the law. Uh, if YouTube is here and the US, they need to follow freedom of speech, not need to move their corporate office to North Korea. Yeah, but that's what's happening, folks. Oh, been on this platform for well, my first channel got terminated in 2012, and then I restarted in 2012, and a lot of videos got axed. A lot of videos. I should be well over 5,000 videos. Odyssey shows 5,600 videos on Odyssey when they copied over my channel to Odyssey on the blockchain system. And it's just about inflation and talking about, and this is not inflation last week. We're talking about inflation back in 2012. Gold and silver. Lord Humongous is in the comments. He'll tell you. He's been on Mike in the Night. He was in Trends in the Housing Market in 2014. He'll tell you. The Kids West Coast Summer Mission. I'll stop and share a few stories June 1st, late afternoon. I bust Kids West Coast Summer. Did you see the Black Friday brawl at O'Hare Port luggage claim? Oh my God. If I showed their illegal ads, they would be the one, I would be the one that get charged, LOL. I think it's time we all just move to Rumble. I'm on Rumble, guys. That's why I'm trying to get you guys. Get over to Rumble. You guys can see my channel there. It's just type in Mike in the Night or Mike Martins. I should come up, and you just go ahead and subscribe to me at Rumble, guys. And you know what the best thing about Rumble is? You actually go there, subscribe to me so you can find my stuff. But you don't have to subscribe to nobody on Rumble. Every time I go on Rumble, I don't even see the people I don't see the people I subscribe. I subscribe to Ron Paul Liberty Report. I think the Daily Caller. I get a couple of things I subscribe to just to see different points of views on things, and I never see the stuff I subscribe to. I just keep getting the people that Rumble wants to promote, and I'm not gonna grow on Rumble. I'm just on Rumble because I could speak there. I'm not there to grow. Rumble is actually promoting their people now, like for the last couple of years, right? And their people, a majority of the people they have on there, majority of them are all post-COVID. They're after COVID. And it's very interesting trying to make these heroes on their platform, and they're not looking at other content creators that have been around 4 times the time that a lot of these guys. Moves to the U.S. while working remotely for a U.S. company. Now living the dream, says Pashka. I tried being Mr. Nice Guy, Maritimer, but a lot of the newcomers don't like it. I always get the evil eye in return. I don't know how much worse things can get before seals start getting seals start getting opened. Yeah, he's talking about the apocalyptic, the apocalypse. Yeah, we're here on this plane, guys. We're here on this plane, and you know, we're trying to do what we can with each other. We're trying to level with one another here because I just feel a lot of people are losing grip with reality. Yeah, the seven seals, says Mike. Mike, brother, take it easy. You have a heavy heart. Take a day off. All the news and demons in politics mocking us. Just focus on God and positive and laugh. Yeah, DZ. No, what I'm gonna do? No, I got Sundays. I don't make any videos. Sundays or Mondays usually. It's my two real days off for doing anything, and I like coming on here talking with you guys. It actually helps me digest what's happening. It helps me and it helps other people just talking. You know what I'm saying? The sun keeps coming up in different spots on the horizon and at weird times, like it's late or early. Careful with the sea lions, they tend to hiss. We've heard loud trumpets across the globe. Yeah, again, Mike in the Night, I think it was a 2016, 2017 episode. We were covering the Jason A channel, and Jason A was covering about those loud noises across, like loud trumpet type weird noises coming from the ionosphere, and they were hearing it like all over the world. That was back in 2017, 2016. We took the Jason A video and we played loud noises or like trumpet noises, and it was coming from everywhere. It was in Germany, it was in Australia, it was in the north, not the North Pole. It was like Greenland, in Colombia. They were People were filming the sky, and all you hear is like this like warning sign. It wasn't faint. You could hear it, right? Which channel should I sub on Rumble? You have two picks. First pick, you're looking like 1980s Miami Vice, and the second picture like Mr. Anderson from The Matrix, but now works for State Farm. Oh, okay. One of them you will follow will be me, and then one of them you'll follow will be me personally. It's Rumble has it weird. Um, you could follow people usually just follow the both. It doesn't really matter because I always post to the channel itself, right? Here, let me out of courtesy show you guys where you guys could find me when you need to find me. And let me, out of courtesy here for you guys, if someone's asking, I will do that here. Let me just go real quick here, and then we're gonna go into the. You could find me at the. You can find everything you want at the. If you're going for a drive and you want to hear Mike in the Night. Okay, so this is our website here, realmikemartins.com. So if you guys want to go to it and check it out, there's the episodes here of Mike in the Night. And if you go here, let me refresh this. I'm not sure why it's not coming up. It's not giving the drop menu here. The drop menu is gone. But you could donate here if you want. I want to thank everyone that's donated to the channel, by the way. Thank you so much. And helping me get through. I'm going through a really tough time. The heyday's over. And there's supposed to be a box here. I'm not sure why it's not opening the links here. Maybe I'm going to clean my cookies. But the channel looks like this. Mike Martin's channel. If you want to subscribe there, go ahead. And that's where we do our last episode of Mike in the Night's right here. The Liar episode there, 503. And then there's right here, 502 is right there. And then we put up some back episodes, 468. We put up episodes from 469. Like, we were putting up older episodes for you guys. That's 501. And then episode 500 is right here. And we kept getting shut down on that episode. So if you guys want to check that out, I don't know. I'm having issues here loading the realmikemartins.com website, and not sure why. It would load a drop screen right here, and then you guys could see. I'll see if I could get that fixed and find out how to put that all back. I'm not sure where it went or why it was taken down, but everything's here, guys. If you want to check it out. But I just wanted to show that to you guys there. You're awesome, Mike. We'll pray for you, bro. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. That's what I want is prayers. I love you and your channel and your family here. I am making an espresso coffee. Have a nice coffee, brother. It's always great in the morning. Going north past Whistler, about 18 lights, blue light in middle row, and a white light on outside rows. Move fast. What do you mean you are going through a hard time? The heyday is over. No, it's back in the day. I don't know. Maybe let's say 4 years ago, 5 years ago, life was just easy. It was you have your store, people just come in all day long and support you. And then when you have another business in town working hard to sink yours and making up websites calling you a molester and stuff, and going out of the way to destroy everything you've worked for. And then we had the fires, the floods. I had to close my store. I think I was closed for 40 days. I couldn't open my store because of the flooding. And ever since the flooding from 2 years ago, I've never gotten it back. I've never gotten back on my game. It's been hard. Like, it's been really hard, you know. Again, luckily, and I've preached what I've told you guys. I've never fallen into debt, so I'm not in debt. So you're seeing all this stuff around me. It's like, yeah, you probably owe a fortune to distributors and suppliers. I own everything in here. So I've built this, reinvested in, grew, and then, did what I can. You guys could go and buy something from me if you want, if you're in Canada, United States. A lot of good board games here. Who remembers this? Hero Quest. Who remembers that? You could just go to mtg.toys. That's the URL, MTG. You can buy a board game. I got Alchemists in stock again. I got Renature in stock again. Tekanoko back in stock. Right? Oh, the real Ghostbusters board game. So, you guys could, and you could use promo code mikeinthenight, all one word, for a discount. I think 10 or 5 or 10%. I can't remember. But Templar's Journey, lots of good games you could sit down and play with your family and friends. Really good stuff. And I don't know. I just it was just a very easy life. Very easy life. I've built it that way, and the heyday's over. Okay, the comments are going nuts here. Hold on. The centralized banking system is, it's financially hard everywhere. The centralized banking system is coming down. It is. Observation is 2 years ago, 8 lights in all in a row and on east at 1 a.m. It looked almost like 10 minutes to completely pass by. People are talking about lights they're seeing in the sky. Visitors from above. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Mike, then that debunks the existence of God. Everything is God. Everything. Everything. So, the universe, when people have near-death experiences, they see the whole vastness of the universe from beginning right to the end. And when they realize how, when they were here, they took stuff way too seriously. They took life way too seriously. They took things way too seriously. I've been working with games 25 years as store/e-commerce manager. You know your game, great selection. Thanks, WRN Real World News, and then CBDC are going to fail. Yeah, they'll make you in order to what? They'll make you in order to eat and live. They'll make you in order to live. Literally everything proves God. Yep. I love the woodpecker. The woodpecker is the best example of God on earth. Like literally the woodpecker. If you look at the woodpecker and actually examine it, first thing you'll come to a conclusion that it wasn't designed. The woodpecker was designed. I'm sorry. It was an intelligent design. There's no evolution in the woodpecker. The woodpecker did not evolve. Did you know that the woodpecker's tongue is 1 to 2 feet long? Did you know that the woodpecker opens and opens its eyes when it makes its head goes back and then closes it when it hits the tree? Did you know that? Did you know that the woodpecker knows exactly what part of the tree to peck? Because it puts its 1 to 2 foot tongue into the hole to grab the larva or whatever out of the tree. Did you know that? If you just look at the woodpecker one day, just say, watch a documentary on them, and you'll be, wow, that's intelligence. There's no way that the woodpecker evolved from another bird or species. It's impossible. It can't. It won't work. Woodpeckers are amazing. How the F do they bore a hole in a tree with a beak, and how many times they hit it and open and close their eyes? I see a lot of tip jar popping up at gas stations. Yeah, for what? I didn't know peckers were so intelligent. Mike, do you have an email address that we can send you something? Okay, if you want to send me something, like, do you want to send me like a message or something? Do you want to send me a message, or do you want to? Because a lot of people just go to the about section in my channel and my email is there. You could just email me. My Facebook link's at the top. I got all the links up top if you guys want to message me there. Mike, yeah. My email is mikemartins1980@gmail.com. It's all one word. 1980, Mike Martins. Their long tongue folds up in front of its brain. Yep. And now we have that on our VEG, thanks to Gates. Oh yeah, it's probably speaking in code here, so we don't get shut down. But yeah, I'm back for my 16th suspension, by the way, guys. I got suspended for the 16th time. So I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know how to say it anymore. We can't even hint towards things here. There's a lot of people sending me links to, look what this guy said on YouTube. So I'm going to give you a little observation on that. You're going to go to the person that's saying what they're saying on YouTube. First, go back and see how old their channel is. YouTube removed the ability for you to see how old the channel is. Like, I mean, you could see when they established, but it won't show you their oldest video like it used to. You scroll down to their oldest video. Find out first if they're pre or post COVID. Because there's a lot of people that are post COVID, but had a channel before COVID, but they were eating sandwiches and showing what was inside the toilet before COVID. And then COVID hit, and their channel went from 30 views a video to 250,000 views a video. You have to start looking at people or channels from how long they've been out, what have they been debunking, what have they been talking about pre-COVID. Because I notice a lot of channels talking about stuff that we can never, ever talk about on here. I've been suspended 16 times already. Okay, so we could never talk about these issues on here. I believe that 99.5% of everybody on this platform is controlled opposition if they're speaking freely. So people keep sending me links. Look at this guy, and I see it's on YouTube. I'm like, how the hell is this guy even talking about this? How the hell is this guy even talking? Like, is this guy even allowed to say what he... Holy crap. So you got to watch out for that, folks. Watch out. Go to their oldest video, see what they're about. See what they're talking about. See what they were talking about before COVID, right? And then you will get an indication, because I can't even hint. Never mind talk about it. Hint. Neuralink approved for human trials. That's correct. I saw that yesterday. Is it BRICS countries? Real world news. My main account has a one day comment ban that will end in 1 day. Says Tiles. I read the road to Armageddon is coming. Controlled. Oh, okay, somebody's message got deleted. I don't know who. Controlled opposition is real thing. Listening to old Mike, in my opinion. Mike, sell everything, buy some land, and leave to the Azores. Yeah, I might go back to the homeland. I'm thinking of moving back to Vietnam. Yes, Lord H, do not comply. Will the CIA ever be dealt with? That's a good question. And the FBI. If you want to know what is going on, just read 1984. 1984 by George Orwell was written in 1948. And from 1948, he switched the two numbers on the end because he believed by 1984 we will be at the point we are today. So he was off by maybe... No, he was right. It started in 84 and then it started to pick up. But he knew, he understood, he felt it. He's not dumb. He know. He's not an idiot. And that's that, folks. What time is it? Am I going to open my store now? Let's see what time it is here. Oh, I still got time. Oof. Let me see what you go here. Azores will be the best self-sustainable place to be in 5 years. Yeah. I've been watching videos there. From there. I was watching the Catholic every year. I watch it there at the church outside. It's called Senhor Sant Cristo. It's something that we celebrate every year. And if I ever move there, I'll make videos and show you guys of the customs and the belief systems. Yeah, they're after Christians now. They've always been after Christians. They've always been after Christians since day one. They've been after us since day one. And somebody else comment got deleted by YouTube. This message has been deleted. Okay. Senhor Sant Cristo. San Miguel, brother. That's right. So. Yeah, I just wanted to... I am effing off there. So, I hope people, I don't know, I just really hope things, Google just deleted my comment, says Jackie Marisa. Yeah, I don't know, guys, like it's moving is stressful. I am staying put. I have my armor of God, no fear whatsoever. They have been going after Christians since Jesus started his church. None of my comments on Mike's videos ever show up, says Earth Sign. It's kind of bizarre because we're vaguely talking about things on here, right? Like Rumble, Odyssey, those are all echo chambers. It's the same stuff. It's the same people reporting the same stuff, openly discussing the same stuff, right? So I don't mind being on here because it allows me to reach a certain audience that I wouldn't reach or be able to reach if it was yeah, someone's trying my door here. Probably tourists passing through. Things will be great by 2035 after the Great Reset fall. It was on Charles and Monarchy. I will email it to you. Okay. Yeah. What do I think about KJ Osborne? No idea. Why don't you ask KJ Osborne what he thinks of me? Who can wait till 2035? Really? That's a good question. Catholic Church fits the description of Revelation 17. And then another comment has been deleted. Oh, so let me know who that was. Just say my comment was deleted again. Last time I was on, it kept saying Mike Martins has deleted somebody or deleted somebody from the channel. Like it says I was doing it. Hi Mike from the Algarve. Says Maki Sardaz. Mike, please say your email again. Thanks. It's Mike Martins 1980 at gmail.com. MikeMartins 1980 at gmail.com. Wow, stuff is disappearing like crazy. People around me jump away. Yeah. Just trying to make sense of life, you know? We thought we had it back in the 80s and 90s. We thought we had a grip on life. We thought we got it. Then everything just started to fall apart. Eat, trade, travels in the house. Canada is no longer Euro. No, the European expansion in Canada will be gone by 2030. Mike, God bless you and everyone on your channel, says Carlos. The YouTube does this on my channel. They delete comments. Canada's becoming a socialist nation. Mike, if you seen, again, more comments, seen the election in Toronto, all I heard was wasteful spending, not addressing housing, etc. If this is our biggest city, then God pray for small cities. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I was on a discussion panel a few times on the Freedom Report, and Chris Sky is running for mayor of Toronto, and they were asking him questions, whatever. I just stayed quiet. I just wanted to hear what they had to ask him and what's going on with his campaigning. Google only has a few pages of results for any search. Are people still wearing masks? Anti-face diaper. We did have a grip in the 90s, and now we're being edited in real time apparently. Keep exposing those monsters. Saw a great video of the Canadian band Triumph at the US festival back in the 80s. Wow, they were a talented bunch. Thank you, Carlos. God bless you. Babylon will collapse. Go, Chris Sky. Everything I send comments on, a lot of videos, I find they have been deleting them so much, as is a city. Again, metaverse, for example. You always skip my questions, even though supporter of 5 years, says metaverse. I'm not skipping anyone's questions. Welcome back, Dirk. God always wins. Go, Chris Sky. See if metaverse says something here. I'm not skipping nobody, unless it got deleted. I got 3 deleted messages here. Canada's no longer Euro. Yeah, I addressed that. What about basement apartments in Canada? Sounds third world. That's correct. More and more people are living below the poverty level and paying for it too. Rumble is forbidden in France. Yeah, European Union wants to ban Twitter. We covered that on Mike in the Night, I think, episode, 470, 460, 460s. We covered about the banning of Twitter in Europe, and they're pushing towards that. So anything that's going to be a free speech or an open platform for discussion, they're just going to go ahead and start banning everything, right? Still pushing the juice in job ads here in Vancouver. I think he tries to interact with new names. No, I just talk to everyone that I can. I interact with everybody. You could call into Mike in the Night. Just call into the show. Call into the show if you want, and be part of the channel. Become a regular if you want. We have like Lord Humongous. We have the Raven. We have Doctor Mysterio, who's going to come and visit me today. All kinds of people that are regulars on the channel, that are part of the channel. They are using to be using in every food product. We aren't free, and no one's willing to fight for their freedom. Canada has lost more than it's broken. Um, why you don't move back to Portugal? Mike talks to everybody. Test rode an 8,000 electric bikes with pedals. Battery died. Had to pedal back to the dealer. Yeah, I didn't mean strictly. Move back to Portugal. The thing is, I have to wait for my family to break down a bit until they realize, because they're on cloud nine, so they feel that it's okay. But I mean, we did the right thing the last 3 years. You don't have to worry about that. I'm just saying they just have to. I don't know. No one wants to work at BC ferries because of the mandates, and the person who's upset is an agent. It's got to be hard keeping up with all these comments. Love you, buddy, says Jeff Whalen. I'm doing my best, guys. I just there's not a lot of channels out there or a lot of people on social media for 10 plus years that you could just go and visit them at their store or just visit them and come down and talk. There's not a lot of people because I don't have anything to hide. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing that I'm running from. I don't have anything. I don't have any debt. Right? So, anyways, I'm, just doing my best and just trying to, keep things going as best as possible. I want to work on the ferry, says someone. It's got to be hard keeping up with the comments. Yeah, see, I'm trying to keep up with all the comments here, folks. I'm doing my best. But, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see where it goes. Let's see how it unfolds. Because if anything is going to happen, it's going to happen in the next couple of... It's going to happen in the next couple of months. Sharon Forbes. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for being out here and speaking from the heart. You're not alone. Never give up, son, says Ed Mantel. Dirk says, yes, Earth sign. My daughter says it becomes an adventure going out with me. Yeah. Trying to make sense of it all, guys. It's such a beautiful day here in Merritt. Look at the sun. Look at the beautiful sun. Look at the mountains. Look at the landscape. What a beautiful day today. I just wanted to share this with you guys. What a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous day. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to open the door and let some fresh air in. And nothing's going to happen in Canada. I'm surprised people have enough guts to do the trucker convoy. Yes, Mike, you're doing a great job. We need you, says James Farmer. Oh, it looks like Craig Cook is going to be calling back into Mike in the Night. I haven't heard from him from New Zealand, but he's got some very pertinent information he needs to share with us on the show. Like, it's very important. And he asked me that he could come on to update. It's some very serious information he has for us. Lord Humongous says to open Baja Toys and Games down in Mexico. People either run or come to me and tell me their very personal info, like they are suicidal, says DZ. Anyways, I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and open my store, get some fresh air in here, turn the day around. It's a beautiful sunny day. I think I'm going to go outside and sit on the stairs and watch the people walk by. Anyways, guys, I'll be here today till 6 p.m. if you guys want to come and hang out. Yeah, we should open a store with Dano. That's a good idea. No one values the time it takes to dig and put the pieces of the puzzle together to give out the information. Save up as much as possible and leave the country. The party is over in Canada. The great Canadian peso is coming to sitting near your folks. Canada is. Oh, where did that go? Canada is punishing productive people with taxes. That's it. They're going to tax us to death. Go search across the channel. Go search across the channel, and you will see what I'm talking about. Or go search across with the magnifying glass on YouTube. Taxes, inflation. See what we've been talking about. The great Canadian peso. We've been talking about that for 10 years now. And you definitely have to love Canada. We're here in Florida. I lived in Florida for 5 years. I wasn't given a work permit. I had a corporation sponsor me. I had to make sure I wasn't stealing an American's job. I had to run ads and papers. It was thousands and thousands of dollars in lawyer fees. And then after everything was said and done, they weren't taking in my kind, and they told me to reapply in 5 years. So I said, forget it. So I tried everything to live in the United States. I already tried to live in Florida. I already had it all picked out and everything all set up. I was there 5 years, 5 months, or whatever. And they wouldn't give me, they just wouldn't allow me to be there. They just wouldn't allow me, even with the corporation sponsoring me, even after everything that was done, right? So I've already tried. I've already tried it. You know what I mean? Someone's taxed to death all over the nation. Yeah. So, and the corporation that sponsored me was really upset because they actually did a lot of the work with the lawyer and stuff, and actually ran a lot of the things with the immigration lawyer, and I could understand if I had a criminal background or a criminal past, or if I've been in prison or something. I could understand that. But I've never been in police custody my whole life. I've never been in any of those situations, ever. I haven't even been reported on for anything. I haven't had my neighbors. I've even reporting on like nothing. So I don't know what it is, folks. I'm just kind of want to put this out there for you guys too. That I have tried to leave. I have, because I already knew. But yeah, no. As a Canadian, Portuguese Canadian, moving and living in the United States. They won't give you a chance. They won't give you. It's really hard, right? It's always easy to avoid. Just stop working and go off grid. No sacrifice, no glory. They're saying June 1st. Jeff Whalen, Ben says U.S. Corp is having to borrow money to pay interest on the debt. Yeah, that's right. Just come illegally like everybody else. No, Dave, I thought about that. The problem is coming illegally as a Canadian or a Portuguese Canadian, or I come as a Canadian citizen or a Portuguese citizen. It doesn't work. We're not like it doesn't work like that. It works if you're from, like, when I was living in Florida. If I was from Haiti, my lawyer said, if you're from Haiti or Cuba, no problem. No problem. You wouldn't have to apply for a job. You wouldn't even have to do all the paperwork and all the stuff that I had to do. None of that stuff was necessary. They would have just given it to me and was no problem. But being from Canada, it's a problem, right? So it's almost like the Canadian government was working in cahoots with the American governments to disallow Canadians from just picking up and moving south, right? So that's just my opinion. I'm giving you my example. The police moves fast to harass me when people lie to them, but then when I get a taxi driver in Charlottetown hit me with his car and pull a gun on me and they do nothing. Yes, Tiles, that's called forming an opinion. Where I live in the town of Merritt, like, you could just do whatever the hell you want, and the police will just say that is forming an opinion, right? Anyways. All right, guys, go do your thing. We'll talk later. I'm going to open my door, let some fresh air here. Mike Martin's here. I'll see you tomorrow night on Mike in the Night on Rumble. Get over to Rumble and subscribe to me. And we'll see each other tomorrow night. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.